Hey guys, welcome back to Growin' and Crowin'. When we're not on our farm doing all sorts of things, we love anything outdoors. Hunting, fishing, camping, side-by-siding. So this past weekend, we traveled up to Wisconsin, and if you've been following our other videos, you know we've been working on converting an enclosed trailer into a camper slash toy hauler. So this is our first trip taking the trailer along, as well as our first side-by-side trip up in Wisconsin. So I hope you enjoyed today's video as we ride the trails of Jackson and Clark County, Wisconsin. We stayed at a really nice campground called Doc's Bunkhouse in Maryland, Wisconsin. And so once we arrived and got our spot, we unloaded the side-by-side and then started putting things together as far as putting the Murphy bed down, getting the rugs out, and getting things set up that way. Everything in the trailer rode really well. It was a little bit of a concern, just not sure how that was going to go for the first time with things bouncing around and stuff back there. And the trailer pulled really well with the side-by-side in it as well. So that was good news. No nerve-wracking moments or anything like that. A couple things inside the trailer since our last video. We did get a TV with a DVD player built in that we found on Amazon. So that was kind of nice to have in the evenings. Ella came in and hung out and watched that. And then we also found a magnetic screen door to go on the front man door part. And that was nice to have just to let some breeze in as well. I'm hoping we can possibly get one for the big door on the back, just to keep things open. That would be nice. We were super concerned about running the air conditioning and keeping it cool in there, and how we were gonna, making sure we weren't gonna be so hot. Well, this weekend that was not an issue. It was cold. In fact, we ended up having to borrow a heater from one of the couples that were up there as well. So we were thankful that they let us borrow that, and that was fine. I guess I'd rather be cold than hot, but that was not what we were expecting for Memorial Day weekend. However, weather-wise, it was not bad up there. We had a day of rain, but we made the best of it and had an absolute blast. So I did grab a little bit of video as we were driving through the campground. It's just a nice, clean campground. They had nice, clean shower houses. They have a beach area and a little lake / pond, which I think on a warmer summer day, Ella would have had a blast playing in the water a little bit, but just too chilly this time. So maybe if we ever go up again, we'll be able to check that out. One of the cool thing was they also had, a bar / restaurant. So we went up and had breakfast a day or two. And of course there's access directly to the trails from the campground itself. So I would highly recommend checking those guys out. And I will leave a link below to all the different places that we went to as well, so you guys can find all that.
Yeah, I got fucking cameras in the garage where there's fucking storage work. I might put the mess up on it over. You never know. Right in the wall. Got it. Oh
Come pet that dog.